Hi guys, RP Gamer here and welcome to Hi guys, welcome to RP plans, and this is my test of OBS and whether it can actually stream, so let's see if this works. So this is RP plans, and today we're going to be looking at, well, the campaign overview and the campaign plan, and I keep saying but as you can see, got the title there, campaign plan, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be doing it this way, but what I'm going to be doing is putting a total number of sessions in. So and that I will put in as, well, because now I know that it's like 20. I'm going to be running it every other week to be kind of every other Friday, so it's, or every other week at least. It's going to be like, if I say 24 sessions, that's 2 sessions a month. For a year, that's a year's worth of sessions. I probably won't use that many sessions, but it at least gives me a baseline to go on. Then we can start kind of putting the amount. Then we'll start with the sessions. So session 1 is going to be basically, well, for mine it's going to be the tournament. And introducing the characters, the PCs, but also sort of introducing the world as well. Introducing world. Session 2 will be kind of, this one's going to be introducing the threat. Introducing the threat. Showing what is at stake. And I'm gonna sort of be the start of them PCs understanding their role within it. Now from here I'm going to kind of reverse things, so we can kind of come over here, and I'm going to do it from the point of view of the villain. So if we say that the villain is, as I explained last week, the villain's Mewtwo, and Mewtwo's kind of the gods, at least the upper pantheon of gods. They kind of have orbs scattered around the world, which Arceus lay down to kind of control them if they became sort of renegades. So that's what Mewtwo's after. He's after the orbs. So I'm gonna say that he'll already have some. So at this point in the first session, he's gonna appear. So villain appears, showing off power. As I say, he's already got some of the orbs. I don't know how many he's already got, or it's already collected. If we say, I'm going to say about 5 already possesses 5 orbs. Now these orbs, they actually grant the person who possesses them, or it can grant them the power of the orb. So we can say that he possesses the power. Five upper gods. So he's gonna have that power. Then he's gonna put in here. He's gonna interrupt tournament to. He's probably gonna want to gloat about the power that he's got. So say he's gonna do it to interrupt tournament to gloat about power. Or show off power. Show off power. Now if the world understands that as but he's going to be sending them off after. He's going to still be after the others, so this one and right up here the powers that he already has. So I'm going to say he's already got Celebi's orb. He has Ho-Ho. Solgaleo. Let's say he's got Rayquaza. And who else could he have? Oh, of course, Mew. And he has Mews. So he possesses all those powers. So he's going to come in showing off these powers that he possesses. This is going to lead in the second session to the PCs trying to get ahead of him, trying to in the second session they're going to kind of learn about what's happening. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, 10. In the third session, he's going to go after Dialga's. Dialga's orb. He's already got Celebi, so he can already kind of Celebi's powers, he can see through time. He doesn't travel through time. He kind of just sees the past and also the future. But Celebi himself has never seen the future. So he's gonna go after Dialga's orb. But Mewtwo's not gonna go after himself. He's gonna send a general to Dialga's temple. He's going to retrieve that. Basically, he'll go after them all until go after Palkia Orb. Go after Gear Orb. Now, would he go after them all, or would he just go after? You got space and time there. Lugia is pretty much the same as really just different. Darkrai. An interesting one would be go after Giratina, which would mean venturing into anti-space. Which would be cool. I think he'd definitely go after one of them rather than a Kyogre. And all of these he'd send a general, he wouldn't go himself. And I believe his last one would be Arceus. But I don't know if Arceus has an orb or not. Whether Arceus would kind of limit his own power, kind of thing. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I mean, I'm obviously gonna add to these things and such. These are just kind of overviews of everything. But as he's kind of getting the different powers, I'm going to say that he's going to be destroying areas to me, destroying areas of Berrildale, or at least attacking areas, and I believe he will do that himself. He will lead attacks himself. I believe that'll give opportunities for the players to kind of interact with Mewtwo and kind of not necessarily sort of like sympathise with Mewtwo, but understand why he's doing what he's doing and slowly piece together what's going on and what's happening. So anyway, I really hope this stream's going alright and people can actually hear me, because I can't really tell from here. Let's just have a check. Yeah, but so that's then if we kind of translate it over to what each session is going to be about. So the third session is going to involve Mewtwo going after Dialga's orb. Now I believe the best kind of heroes are the ones that react to the villain, so maybe they'll hear about the attack, on the temple, attack on Dialga's temple, maybe arrive too late to help, but they'll get a clue. I imagine they'll combat with General. Maybe the General's already passed off the orb to Mewtwo. Maybe not. Maybe they get there in time before he can pass off. And the General will give them he'll kind of give them the hint that Palkia is next. Head to Palkia's temple. Now it's not going to all be straightforward like this. And they're not going to go from like temple to temple with the Generals giving them the clues to the next one. But yeah, I think actually session 3. No, session 3 before we get into sending them to the different temples. I'll devote this one to possibly character development. Introducing backstories, story elements. Yeah, so like the third session will be kind of understand what's at stake, and they'll be kind of going after, kind of heading to where they need to head. But during that time, I could use this session to bring in elements of the characters' backstories as they're on their way to meet up with. Sorry about that, it's quite late here. But and so they'll head to the Elga's temple and then Palkia's temple, and I'll then just to switch it up a bit, maybe we'll swap it round, and this'll be the introduce PCs to concept of anti-space. Now bear in mind, these could take a few sessions each. Like the attack on the temples could take 2 sessions each, so but I'm not worrying about that. The minute I can kind of have another look at that in a second. Once I've marked out exactly how it's gonna go, then as long as I stick within that 24 session, I mean, I could theoretically stick every one of these points as 2 sessions long, really. And I may come back to this next week, because, well, the fact I've gone live's kind of threw me off a bit, so I might come back to this and flesh it out a bit more. I'm like 25 minutes now, so I can finish these off. Concept of anti-space. Anti-space. Exploration. So that could be another exploration. And then this session could be this session I want them to confront Giratina himself. I feel that by this point they'll be at a good enough level to maybe confront, maybe not defeat him in a battle, but confront him. This is where I kind of want them to get ahead of Mewtwo, in a way. They're getting like extra information that Mewtwo doesn't have. So learn more about Mewtwo. maybe before they head to anti-space, we'll have another backstory centric session. Centric session. So far I have 3 players, so I'm going to say, so if I put 3 backstory centric sessions in, that'll kind of, it won't work out exactly 1 session each, but it gives me that thing of I've planned out a session's length of time for each of them. Obviously backstory can trickle into these other sessions as well, but nice to keep it separate, just gives me that idea. So they've confronted Giratina, they've learnt more about Mewtwo, they've come back from anti-space, possibly still in anti-space. Now I want this, now that they've found out about Mewtwo, I want this to be the end, going into the end. So while they've been in anti-space, Mewtwo's carried on, so he's got Groudon or Kyogre's orb. He's used those powers to begin to shape the land, reshape the land, cause disasters. Let's not forget that most of the upper gods have lower gods directly under them, which they control. So whoever controls the orb of the upper god also controls the lower gods as well. So by this point, I want Beraldale to seem apocalyptic. I spelled that wrong. Apocalyptic, is it? Apocalyptic? Yeah. Beraldale seem apocalyptic. And one way I could do that is PCs must face Regigigas. Now whether Regigigas is under Mewtwo's control or not, maybe it's just gone insane with what's happening, but they will face Regigigas. Now I imagine this will be a 2 session, because they'll probably want to go explore around what they can before they face. So this will be 2 sessions long. There we go. Then I want them to discover Mewtwo in Arceus's temple. And this will be a complete reveal thing of discover truth. Face Mewtwo. Has he forgotten Arceus' power. And the last one, this might be a free session thing. But if I leave it as 2 sessions, so that's it. Session 1 and 2 are just 1 session each. Session 3, maybe 1 session. 4 is 2 sessions, so that's 5. 2 sessions for Palkia. That's 7. 1 session for backstory. 8. Anti-space 2 or 3, so we'll say 11 sessions. Backstory 1 session, 12. Then we've got the 2 sessions there, 14. And the 2 sessions here, 16. So that's 16 out of 24 we've got so far. That still leaves me with 8 sessions to kind of mess around with if I wanted to go the full year. So, been about half an hour now, so I mean, apologies for this stream. It's my first one using OBS, so I was a bit anxious about it and a bit panicky. So I hope it's worked out well. If it hasn't, then next week's RP plans, I'll just go over what I've written here quickly and then continue. So I will just save this now. Let's have a look. You're gonna get to see some of my file in a minute. Where's it saving it? I don't want it there. Here we go. So this is going to get saved as campaign overview, and I can come back to this anytime I want and like reorder it, or I can just add to it if I need to. And also bear in mind, there could be sessions in here that we miss out because, or I mean, that don't happen because somebody's missing and it's a more story-centric session that I'm going to be hosting. So those 8 sessions can be seen as kind of like 8 in hand, like in case I need to go that far. But so far I think it's alright. I will flesh this out a bit so you can see better what is, like, how many sessions I expect each one to take. So, but anyway, until next time, bye for now.